Well, hello my friends, it's Shawn Petite. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to week 4, day 1 of Calm Journaling, where I have used one single word prompt for each page over the next 4 weeks to kind of give everyone a distraction from what's going on in the world, for us to refocus and really think about specific words and how they apply in our lives, and how we can just kind of refocus our minds, get everything out on the page that we can't say with words, and just give us a chance to be calm. That's what the Calm Journaling series is. So today's word is gentleness, and I just loved that. Love this page. I'll talk about what I used, and then I'll kind of talk a little bit about the meaning, and then we'll get creating. So very simple page, several different layers for the background, even though it doesn't look like much. I did some reverse stenciling. The stencils I used for the background were the Mosaic Duo pattern, and then Vintage Crosses pattern. And then I used old type text stencil for my word here. I used very limited color palette. I used gesso as my white, gesso, big old tub of gesso, 2 different colors of gray. This is a light gray by Lucas, and this is just like a generic Studio 71, which is like Hobby Lobby or Pat Catan's. This is a medium gray. And then I used another Lucas paint called Caramel, which it added just that enough warmth to kind of bring those butterflies into the piece and make it all feel cohesive. Then I used some Daler and Rowney acrylic ink in sepia for kind of around the edges, and just to give it that real vintagey look. I also added a little bit of Payne's Gray. Payne's Gray is such a versatile color. It goes blue, it can go really gray, it just depends on what you kind of mix it with. But Payne's Gray is one of my favorites, and golden is really my favorite color of Payne's Gray. They all vary just a little bit. I used some vintage butterflies for the background, and that's really it. Super simple. I stenciled with some gesso. Acrylic inks down here. These are all different pieces of paper. This is some washi tape. This is music sheets, because I felt like gentleness is the music of my heart. And then the definition of gentleness. I used charcoal pencil, Posca pen for my journaling, and archival ink for my stenciling here for my word, and my makeup brush. Let's see, I think soft black soft pastel for around the edges, and maybe a little bit darker in here, and that's really it. Super simple, super easy, but this just feels gentle. And so when I was thinking about gentleness, I often look up the definition of a word, and this is the actual definition. The quality of being kind, tender, or mild-mannered. Someone of action or reflect that reflects lightness. I'm like, oh yeah, yes please. I want to be kind and tender, and that gentle spirit. And that's why I put the butterflies in, because I thought about butterflies and how they just kind of, they're floating. They're just so peaceful, and just watching them glide, it kind of calms the soul in and of itself. And to me, they're a very gentle creature, and so that's why I've got the butterflies in there. The music, again, because gentleness, I want that to be the music of my heart. And then, of course, the definition. And that is it, my friends. Super easy, and get out your journals, and all of the supplies and everything will be listed on the blog, or not on the blog, will be listed down below in the YouTube description box with the links to the supplies if you want to, check them out. And subscribe and like if you are enjoying my videos, and let's get creating. And I want to say this too. I hope everyone is finding some calm. I hope everyone is finding some gentleness through this. We're all in it together, and we're all having our own versions of struggle and different things like that. And my heart goes out to anyone who's been sick or has loved ones that are sick or lost loved ones. I just pray pray for our nation, for our world right now, and I pray for all of us to have a gentle spirit when it comes to each other and dealing with everything that's going on. All right, loves, let's get creating.